Hi guys, Jess here from CJFIT for another 15-minute workout that you can do at home. We're going to start by clasping our hands together and just making little wrist circles. One way and the other. Then coming into our cat and cow. Arching and curving at your own pace. Making the movements as big or as small as you need in order to warm that spine up. And coming back to our neutral spine, just widen those knees a little bit and sitting back into our child pose and reaching those arms forward. From here, we're going to lift the body up, bring the shoulders over the hands, and just let the hips release down. All the way back into our child pose. Coming up. Lower those hips, reach up in the chest, and coming back. Last one. As we come into that cobra position, we're just going to move side to side with those shoulders. Bring one shoulder forward. Again, just moving at your own pace, within your own mobility. Trying to lengthen that spine as we move. Pushing back into that child's pose, release the back. Here we're going to come into our hip shift, so just bringing that right leg out to the side, making sure that the toes are directly under where that knee will go. We want those hips facing towards the front all the time. We're going to push ourselves over that right leg, press the heel into the floor to come back up to standing, and push, and push, and push. One more, really opening that hip, and release. Coming to the other side, left leg steps out, press that heel into the floor. We want the knee going right over the toes and pushing back, keeping those hips square. And releasing there. We're going to start in a high plank position for our first exercise. Bringing the shoulders right over those hands, stepping up into our high plank. We're going to step in to our bear crawl position and then back out. Other leg step in and back out. Trying not to move the body or tip the hips. That's 4. 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and 12. Release those knees, relax as you need. We're going to turn ourselves over, bringing our back onto the floor and those legs straight up towards the ceiling. We're going to keep the arms out by our sides for stability, and just moving the legs to the side, keeping them straight, back to the center. Make sure your shoulder blades are staying on the floor. And only going as far as you can come back to the center. That's 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and 12. Release those legs down and coming up. We're going to come into our side plank position. Now you have 2 options here. You can stay down on that knee, or you can come up into your full plank. How this will look: if you're doing the knee version, bring that arm up to your side. We're going to come down and press up with a reach. So down onto the knee, back on the heels, press up onto the knee with the reach. If you're doing the full plank, you're going to bring that top leg in, starting in our low position, pushing through both legs to come to that full reach. So whichever version is going to suit you, let's go. In our starting position, pressing up into our plank and back down. Push, 2, return, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Relax. Coming over to the other side. Remember, either on the knee or up on the feet. Planting your hand strongly onto that floor. We're setting up our other side, and off we go, pressing off those feet. Extend and lower. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8, and relax. We're going to come back onto our back. Bringing the legs up into our tabletop position, hands behind the ears. We're going to lift the head and shoulders off the floor, extending one leg away at the same time, crossing to opposite elbow and knee. And change into our bicycle crunch. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. And relax. We're coming into another side plank based exercise. This time, we're going to stay on the knee for all variations. Extending the top leg out along the floor, making sure we're nice and strong into that hand and up nice and high on that hip. We're going to start with our arm reaching away and toe reaching away. From here, we're going to meet the elbow and knee and extend. Off we go. 1, extend. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Extend and lowering down. Moving over to the other side, setting ourselves up in our high kneeling side plank, extending that arm and leg away from each other. Make sure you're nice and strong on that supporting hand. We're meeting the elbow and knee, and extend. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8, extend and lowering down. Coming onto our back for our next exercise. We're going to begin with both legs extended up towards the ceiling, head and shoulders lifted off the floor. We're going to grab onto one leg and pull that leg towards you as much as your mobility allows. The other leg lowers just off the floor. And change. Change. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Relax those legs. We're going to begin on our stomach, elbows just underneath those shoulders. From here, we're going to push up onto the elbows, reaching the top of the head away. If this is enough stretch for you, you may stay here. If you have the mobility and you'd like to have a little bit more of an intense stretch, push right up onto those hands into your full cobra. And gently lowering down. We're going to push back into our child pose. And coming back up onto our hands and knees. We're going to take our left arm up towards the ceiling, big twist, and lowering the back of the hand, reaching along the floor, and let the head relax down. You reach that arm. And turning back. The other arm is going to extend. And reaching with the back of the hand along the floor. Coming back to the center. From here, we're going to sit cross-legged, taking our right arm up and over into a side bend. You can let that left elbow relax on the floor, or alternatively reach away. And release. Other side, reaching up and over, reaching away, or with the elbow on the floor. And releasing from that stretch. That's it for today, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel and keep an eye out for more videos that you can do at home.